Hello everybody, welcome to Carla's Bunny Trail. I'm Carla, and my little co-host today is Princess. My little princess here, aren't you? Aren't you? Are you my baby doll? You do my baby doll, right? Thank you for the kisses. Okay, so that's Princess. She runs the animal show around here. The kids call her Baby Dog because she's so tiny that she looks, to them, they were like a baby dog. But I'm always telling her, it's my baby dog. It's my baby dog. And one of the little boys that I keep, his very first sentence was, I bet that dog. So cute. Anyway, so yes, like I said, I'm in my nursery. No, it's not complete. It's not set up. It is, like, construction-wise, it is complete. But I've got to organize this place. I actually have a stroller right here to my right, but I am getting to sit in my fancy antique wingback chair. I bought this chair, you guys, like 4 years ago, and I bought it for $15. And it's this maroon color, and it's kind of I don't know if you'd say velour maybe material, but you can see over here is my curtain that covers my big window that runs right here, and these are the colors in my room. My nursery. So all the different shades of pinks, you can even go into the maroons, but also sage greens, which leads me to this beautiful Chanel blanket that I got. And I actually had it on the wrong side of my chair for my video. But anyways, so at least I'm in my nursery now. And I'm sure I will do some changing around to get everything the way I want it. I do have a room divider. This is actually the foyer to the house because my living room also has doors. And so those doors have become the front door, and the door that led into the foyer, the nursery now, is no longer, we're not using it any longer. So, and I've got my room divider. I kept looking on Marketplace for a room divider. And when I broke it down, you guys, some of the room dividers, people were charging pretty close to the same amount that I would have paid to buy a brand new one. So I did. I ordered a brand new room divider. I was able to get it in the color that I wanted and the length that I needed. Some, going through Marketplace, I was going to have to get more than one, and you might not get them that matches. So at least this is one big long room divider. However, right behind this chair is a portable AC unit, and I just didn't like the way it looked. So I've got this little it's a trifold picture frame. You could put all different kinds of pictures in it. No, I do not have pictures in it yet, but I plan on it. But I've been working on this nursery forever. It's hard. It's really hard when you're working, and then it's hard to find family time plus doll time. You know what I'm saying? So, and I've needed to round up things, and sometimes at the end of your work day, you're done, and a lot of days, that's me. I'm just done. So that's why it's taken me so long. But guess what, you guys? I am at, I think the last time I checked, and I don't check my subscriber count daily, so the last time I checked, I was at I think 103 subscribers. I'm very excited about that, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and it will be done once I reach 150 subscribers. And to get there is some positive, what would you call it? Not positive reinforcement, encouragement. So I was going to do a giveaway with clothes, new clothes that I pick up here and there. I'm always catching clothes on sale. I look, I've got the Carter's app, I've got the H&M app, I've got Posh Peanut app, Copper Pearl, and then of course sorry guys, my eyes itching. And I'll turn bright red. My face is real sensitive, so anywhere I touch will turn. Let's give me some blush. Watch. I'll turn real red just from touching. Yep, see? That's just from touching my skin. Man, I need to lay off the blush, huh? So, okay. And that's what I was going to do. But since then, I've changed my mind. The giveaway now, once I reach 850 subscribers, not far, you guys, it's not far. There will be a doll giveaway. And I have the doll with me right now. Now, it came as a girl, okay? I'm sure if you wanted it as a boy, I don't know, that would be up to you on to fix that. Now, the deal with these giveaways is that you have to pay the shipping. I will, you know, I'm providing the giveaway, but you pay the shipping to get to you. So, the last time I did this, it was Jennifer Edwards that won the beautiful giveaway that I had. It was also of a reborn baby, I believe. Let me remember, Jennifer. It was the Paris. It was the Ashton Drake doll, the Paris sculpt. And she won it. So she got hers. Now, this one, I ordered her. She is adorable, you guys. She's adorable. The issue is that she is a toddler baby. And she comes with rings and ropes and no tool to assemble, no instructions to assemble. And I have watched videos and still, you know, I have to have a piece of paper saying step 1. You know, tell me what to do, and diagrams help. She did not come from that. And she, you know, I mean, she did not come with instructions. So, you know, if you want this baby, you have to pay shipping, and then you be aware that she will have to be assembled, and I will show you her too. And I don't know what this doll is, okay? She has beautiful blonde hair, and it's very natural-like, and it is, and she's got these beautiful brown eyes with thick lashes. She's adorable, you guys. She really is. And I look at her and I'm like, I really wanted you, but I didn't realize the depth it was going to be to put her together. I have had some women reach out and it's like, oh, it's not easy, you know, but one lady I was supposed to actually contact, and we never met up, never got to meet up, you know, and do her. And I don't have the tool. I think it takes a certain kind of tool. So are y'all ready to see this little girl? Okay, here she is, you guys. Look at that face. Now, you know, like I said, she is not assembled. So this is her head. Look at her little ears. They poke out. They're so cute. And her hair, you guys, it's so extremely soft. But you guys, it is rooted, so she is a factory doll, okay? But it's not really thick, but it's the perfect for this size baby, you know. And actually, I might have even trimmed off some just to make her a little bit more realistic. But look at that top lip, guys. Is she not cute? And if I kept her, I would have probably glossed her lips just a little bit and the corners just a little bit. But her eyes are beautiful. Her eyebrows, I think she's adorable. So that's her head, okay, guys? Super soft, super shiny. She is adorable. I love her little puggy nose. She's got a little puggy nose. The painting is beautiful. So let me pull out some of the pieces that I have here to show you. YouTube, this is a doll, so don't go freaking out on me. But so here, this is her chest, okay? I don't know. I don't have a clue as to how to put this baby girl together. But she's got a chest. So if you were to win her, you would get to dress her in sleeveless things, spaghetti straps, you know, tops. Adorable. I have no idea. I have no idea, you guys. I just don't know. But here she is laying like this. Isn't she the sweetest little thing? But she'll be bigger, not little. She'll be bigger. She's so sweet. Okay, I'm going to set that there. Oh, one of my hairs. Don't want one of my hairs, do y'all guys? So then you have the leg here. And I don't know if she's supposed to stand or not. It looks like she's side loading, a side body where it goes in on the side. Let's do another leg. Oh yeah. Okay, you see, there's another leg. Put that back in. For an arm. Sometimes when they come, they have a little bit of like this powder on them. And that's what I'm wiping off because I've had her for a year, you guys. A year, and have not even, you know, Brian has looked to try to help me. And yeah, we don't know. We can't figure it out. So here is the body. So you know that she's got the chest. So this hooks onto the bottom of the chest. And then there's the leg part. Already has the zip ties. Was that it? Oh yeah, she's got to have one more arm, right? Yeah. And then here's the other arm. So both arms are pretty much like stretched out. So there you have it, you guys. That is the giveaway. This precious little girl, adorable, is the giveaway. Baby, for 850 subscribers, this is her. So share the video, tell your friends, share on your Instagram, on your Facebook, you know, just share this video. Now this video is not the entry video, okay? I have to reach 850, then I will do the entry video. But this is the baby, so please share, tell your friends to subscribe. And I'm just going to set her right. So to the left of me right here, I have a diaper changing table. And that is going to be the boys, I think the boys' diaper changing table. And then I have a diaper changing table over there. The reason why I like diaper changing tables, you guys, is because you can lay a baby to two babies on top and in the middle. And if you wanted, which I don't necessarily like laying the babies on the bottom too close to the ground and dust and stuff like that, you could on the bottom. I put the little cloth cubby, I call them cubbies, because that's what my preschool kids, that they have their cubbies, and that's what we use. Actually, they have baskets, but I do have the little cloth baskets that pull out. So, anyway. I was just doing a quick look over around the room. So now that I've shown the giveaway, please, again, tell your friends, tell your family if you want, but subscribe. Yeah, the more subscribers, the closer we get to 850 and the giveaway. And, you know, well, it's hard to tell what size she'll wear since she's not put together. So what I may do is send her with, obviously she will have, if you wanted her as a girl, I could put some hair bows, send hair bows with her, a smelly wafer, you know, just some things for her. Probably not clothes, just because I don't know exactly what size she would wear. Now, on to a name reveal, you guys. Let's see, how far are we into this? We're just 14 minutes. Okay, so I have a name reveal, and it's taken me a while to find names for these little girls. These little girls are, I can't say my favorite, but they could be. But I'm in the nursery with all my other babies, so of course they're not my favorite. But they are twins. I've got 2 sets of twins in this nursery, you guys. And I posted on the 4th of July, I posted pictures of my first set of twins that I had, and they're girls, and they were dressed in their 4th of July outfits, and that was my Meadow and my Fawn. And now I have the sculpts, Aspen and Araya, and I have named them. Finally, we have come to the point to where I've named these girls. What I had to do is make me a list of names, and I had to just, go over them every other day or so, just kind of glance back at them, and I would look at the names, and I was like, no, what was I thinking? That's, no, that's not going to work. No, that's not going to work. But I finally figured it out. And it is so funny because I think these two names also belong to a sister of mine, a Dolly sister in our community, and that is Beth at Grandma's Magical Whispers. If you're not subscribed to her, go over to her channel, you guys. She's got beautiful babies. Some of the babies she got from me, two babies, Beth? Tori and Lucia. I think you have two babies, possibly three. I'm not, but I know two. Anyway, and I picked these names out before I even realized that she had these names. So I'm not copying. I'm not copying, people. You know what, you guys? I don't care. If you hear a name that you like in my nursery and you want to use it on your babies, use it on your babies. I don't have a problem with that, not one single bit. This is a safe place, guys. All dolls welcome here. This is just a fun channel, and I know I'm not the first person to name a doll Fawn or a doll Meadow, guys. So no, I did not copy anybody with that. But I also know that I'm not the only person out there that's used those names, because I actually looked up the names on the internet. So somebody else has used them, people. So that being said, when I told Beth what I had named, I told her one of them, what I had named. She sent me a picture of her little baby that is named the same name. So let's start with not the one that Beth knows, but the other one. Okay, so we're getting Araya. You guys, I did not realize how much I would love this sculpt. Now, I knew she is something special. Look at her nose, you guys. I love this little nose, and she smells so good, you guys. She smells so good, and she's so cool. These is this H&M? No, it's that Purely Soft. Yes, this is the Purely Soft. And I need to move my necklace because I don't want to take any chances. Oh my gosh, she's so sweet. She is just adorable. She's adorable, you guys. She's adorable. And there you have this little princess. Yes, she is a princess. Mommy's baby girl. Not you. Okay, Princess is down there getting a little worked up. It's okay, Princess. You're not replaceable. Neither is this one. So this is the Araya sculpt, you guys. I think she is a preemie. Yes. And I just love her features. They're so teeny tiny. And if I come closer, can you see her beautiful lashes? So pretty. Okay, and then here is her gorgeous, one of my favorite colors of hair is a red, a reddish brown kind of. Now, her name, you guys. Can I have a drum roll? Her name. You know what your name is? This little baby's name is Poppy, you guys. This is Poppy, like a poppy flower. But the name Poppy also has a special meaning to me, because Poppy is the name that my children called my dad. So he was their Poppy. My dad has passed on. I like to say passed on, not passed away, because I believe that when your physical form dies, then our spirit goes on to another place. And so we do not pass away, we pass on. And so my dad has passed on. So this name is super, super special. I love the poppy flowers, and I need to actually plant the poppy seeds so I can have poppies come up every year. But okay, so this is Miss Poppy, everybody. Look at her little double chin. She's so sweet. She is just the prettiest little thing. See, I don't have makeup on, so I can go. Oh, yeah, I said it was no makeup Thursday. I don't know if that's a such thing, but maybe it should be no makeup summer because I don't like wearing makeup in the summer. I will do mascara occasionally. I don't even have mascara on today. So, but, okay, so there we have little Miss Poppy. Adorable. Adorable. Say, I'm adorable and not adorable. And then we have this gorgeous little girl. Look, you guys. Here she is. My little Aspen. That's right. Little Aspen. Are you kneeling down, princess? Sorry, guys. Here is Aspen. Don't you just love... I just love the stork bites on my babies. I really do. Now, for some reason, it looked like the camera was having a hard time focusing. And she is just gorgeous. You can kind of see her hair painting right there. And her hair was painted by Anna at Ling Reborn Nursery. And there you have her. Isn't she gorgeous? This is my little no, not Poppy. This is the little Aspen, but she also has a name. Now, Beth knows the name of this one. And it is Birdie. This is Birdie, everybody. I thought Birdie was very suiting for her. Both of these girls are tiny, and I actually think, you guys, that Aspen is a little bit bigger than Araya. Okay, so, blooper mess up. And I hope y'all caught it. If not, it's gone. So, what I was showing y'all was this beautiful, we were doing the name reveal of this beautiful little girl right here named Birdie. That's right. Here is little Birdie. And she is so sweet. I just absolutely adore her. Now, I think we need to do a change of clothing on her. But one more glance at this beautiful girl, Aspen Sculpt from Bountiful Baby. And her name is Birdie. So I have Birdie, and then I have Poppy. And I think those are perfect together. Yeah, those are good. Good names. So I have told you about the baby giveaway that I'm going to be having once we reach 850 subscribers. I've given you the name reveal of the two twins that I've had for weeks now and haven't been able to really focus on what their name is going to be. But now I have it, and I'm super excited. Maybe I'll take pictures of them here in just a moment. So, I don't know. Maybe this weekend I will get to come and work in here and get some more done. I want to get some pictures, especially for the ones that are showing right above the chair, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5 pictures where it's going to be showing. Excuse me, sorry, allergies. So, big prayers to the families in Texas who have suffered from all the flooding. I am in Texas. No, I'm not. No, I'm not blaming anybody on the floods. Flooding happens, and I know that there was a lot of they're making it more political. The deaths of the people from the floods, and it's heartbreaking. I personally do not think that it is. I don't think that anybody deserves that. Nobody deserves to send their children to church camp and them not come home to you. Nobody deserves, to die in a flash flood. So I don't know how people can be so cruel and to say that to the families. That's what they get because they're a red state and, and things like that. That's so hurtful. And I can't imagine the families that are suffering going through those. I hope that they're avoiding social media, those where those things are being said at. I just know that I just hope that people, we just need to send peaceful prayers and thoughts and wishes to these families that are suffering right now. And I just can't imagine the grief that they're going through. So lots of prayers. Please send out lots of prayers and well wishes to these families that are suffering, because that's what, I mean, I don't know of any other word, but suffering is what they would be going through right now. During all of this, during the flooding, Mason went on his first away from mama. As far as more than just a couple of days with my mom. He went, it wasn't a church camp, but he went with the youth group on a church trip that was 5 days. And y'all know I'm in Texas, and he went all the way to Kentucky. And that was very hard for me. They got to go to the Noah's Ark. I don't know if any of y'all have heard of it. He said it was wonderful. It was great. He loved it. He got some really cool pictures. And then they went to the Creation Museum afterwards. And he said that was even pretty awesome too. They drove for, I want to say maybe 2 days. Well, no, maybe a day and a half to get there. So, a day and a half both ways, about 3 days of driving, So then they had 2 days to do their exploration, He got a lot of really nice pictures. He learned some things that he did not know and brought it home to us and taught us. So that's always wonderful when your children are teaching you about the Lord. That's really great. And I saw a really good video the other day, and I shared it in the group that I'm in, and I also shared it with some of my true Dolly friends, or Dolly sisters out there. I just thought it was really such a good message, and it was of a mother, and she was talking to her son. And actually, Christy from CJ's Little Ducklings, my best Dolly sister, sent it to me, and boy, was it good. It was a good message. And it was of a mother with her son, and she showed him in her beautiful yard. I'm guessing it was her yard, but she showed him like a group of bushes that were growing together. And then she showed him a group of flowering bushes that were, they were grouped together and they were growing together. And then she showed some little, I don't know what they're called, but little sprout. It looks like little bursts of grass that grow out of the ground. Monkey grass, maybe, is what they call it. And there was, bunches, spread out, but all together. And she said, what did you notice about the bushes that were growing together? And the little boy, very young but smart young man, said, well, they look the same. And she said, that's right. And what did you notice about the flowering bushes that were all together? Same thing. They look the same. And what did you notice about the monkey grass patches? They look the same. And then she talked about when you even have dead grass, if you look, it's got dead grass all around it too, because it's together. And whenever you look at where the green grass is, it's green grass. It's all together, and therefore it's green. So what she was getting at is that in life, you have to put yourself around I would say, like-minded people that you want to be like, that you want to, we all hope to be better, be better people. And we're never perfect, that's for sure. None of us is ever perfect. And if you think you're perfect, you're not. The only perfect person is Jesus, right? And so, if that if you take yourself and you put yourself in with people that are maybe just swear all the time, this is just an example, then more than likely you're going to start swearing as well, because you start to take on characteristics of the people that you're hanging around with. And that's with everybody. Everybody starts to take on characteristics of the people that they're always around. So like Aurora, she's always around me. And she is going to take on the characteristics of what I show to her because she's around me all the time. So we have to be careful of what this, this lesson was like. I told Christy, I was like, this is good for children. This lesson is also good for adults. This lesson, it could be like for parents, we have to be careful on how we present ourselves. We want our children to do better than us in life. And at least I do. And I know most parents, loving parents that love their children, want them to do better than they did. And so we have to be better so that they can see and represent better. But not only that, it also was teaching, now as an adult, you have to be careful with, and not just an adult, children too, who you hang around with. So if you're in a class, and this is meant towards teaching children, this part, the woman said, so when you're in class, you don't want to be hanging around with the one kid that is, when the teacher turns their back, doing things they're not supposed to be doing just because the teacher's back is turned. You do not want to be friends with that, because eventually you will start taking on those characteristics as well. And I know y'all saw that Skeeto. I know y'all saw it. Y'all have to, my sliding glass door does not have a screen to it. And so, you have to be like, in and out real quick so that the mosquitoes don't get in. And all the rain, they're loving it right now. But, so, you have to be careful with who you associate with, because you can possibly start taking on those characteristics as well. And that, really, as an adult, when I saw it, and this was a mom talking to her child, but even as me, I have learned some lessons. I'm sure we all have learned some lessons about this situation right here. We have to be careful, we want to teach our children to be good people in life and to make good choices in life. Therefore, we don't want them to be, and just because they're not hanging out with the kid that's making faces or, doing what they're not supposed to do behind the teacher's back, that doesn't mean we can't be polite to them or cordial to them. We can still be cordial, as adults as well, just because we're no longer associated with certain people, or or maybe there's a channel we don't like. That doesn't mean we have to show hate. It just means that we treat each other as we want to be treated. But we have to beware of what, if you're associated with a certain type, then you get grouped in. People may group you in and think of you as a certain way. But not just that. We want to take on, okay, so I'm going to use myself for example. I love the Lord. I try to represent Christianity, and that I am a Jesus follower. And so in that, I may want to be careful with the people that I'm hanging around with, because they may not be. Not that they don't need to hear about the Lord and things like that. That's another subject completely. But there's a different in the way we present ourselves, so to speak, and conduct ourselves. So I need to make sure that maybe I'm not, well, I definitely, if I definitely don't want to go and have friends with maybe, and when I say friends, I'm talking about love, truly loving somebody and spending time with them every day, whether it's through phone calls and messages and things like that. You don't want to be spending time with people that are robbers. Let's just say robbers, thieves, people that maybe like to swindle things out of other people. You don't want to be associated with that, because you don't want to take on those characteristics, and it can happen. And I would just, I would say that awareness was brought to me of things that I might have started taking on, I'm trying to say without saying, just because the lesson is we just got to be careful, and we've got to be careful how we teach our children as well. We've got to be better parents so that our children can be better, and we have to teach our children that it's okay to be cordial, it's okay to be nice and friendly to the people that aren't doing what they're, and to share love, and and to see with God's love, and to love with God's love. But it's not somebody you're going to want to go and hang around with. And that may be a hard truth right there. But because you've got to look further into life than just the right here, right now, so that being said, I know that at points in times I was told, that I needed to make longer videos, and I felt like then I needed to, However, look how long this video is, and I'm not even trying. It's because I'm with children all day long, so, when I go to talk, this is my adult interaction, even though I'm talking to myself. Is that still adult interaction? Yeah. And I'm wearing Taller Tuesday. And then I was also told that the face-to-face videos were better than the others, that they like, that I should do more face-to-face videos. And so I was doing a lot of face-to-face videos, not realizing that my true self, was missing doing the videos like the Toddler Tuesday, Best Friends Club, Cheeky Monkey Monday, things like that. I like doing those videos as well. I like the face-to-face videos, but I really like doing the other videos as well. I lost a part of how I truly felt when I came into this community, because I was involved in another group. And it's okay to be involved in groups. It's just we've got to be careful with the groups that we choose, right? And or we can start to lose a piece of ourselves if we're not careful. Okay, you guys, I think this has been a long enough video for now. I thank you all for watching. Don't forget to share, you guys, because we're so close to getting to 850 subscribers. Thank you all so much for spending time with me out of your day. I know everybody's day is always so very busy, and it's hard sometimes to get on and do a face-to-face, or to just do a simple, little video. Those little videos, you guys, takes time. It really does. So thank you for taking time out of your precious day to spend with us at Carla's Bunny Trail. And I hope you come back. Don't forget to like, comment. Please comment. Share your comments. And you guys, I always put my email in the description. So my email's there. I've had people ask about Happy Mail. I've got an Amazon wish list. So feel free to check it out at any point in time. And I probably need to update it because I don't think it takes things off when people go into it and purchase off your wish list. So I may need to go back in there and look. It's been a long time. Just thank you all so much for being with me. I appreciate all of you, each and every one of you. You guys take care. God bless you all. And until next time, bye-bye.
A whisper in the air, humming softly to the leaving. I see a flame inside me, shining on the speeds of my soul.